Today is day 5. We're going to show you what we got on day 4. We got some boards made up for both vans. Clark was working diligently on that. Jim and I are going to be doing solar today because we finally got our clips in from 80/20. We're going to show you one van. This one's not as done as the other, but we got flooring, some of our shiplap on the ceiling, AC unit in, 12-volt run. That's going to be the plumbing wall over there. And now we're going to show you the one that really got some attention to detail yesterday evening. It was election night, so everybody kind of took off a little early because everybody wanted to go make sure that they had time to vote. So anyway, ta-da! That's always a good sign when you see wires hanging. So plumbing side, we got, this is just the end pieces stuck up here, runs down in there, gonna pop out. We're gonna have a kitchen over here, plumbing, all the electrical. It's gonna have a couch over there, but you can see this is all getting trimmed out where we got the L-track mounted for the mule bags. So anyway, and look, Jim's a big tall guy, and look, he could, oh, sunglasses. He can't even hit his head, and he's up there at the curvy part. Come this way. Come on, yeah, look, stand up.
Very roomy.
Yeah,
Very roomy.
See how much room he's got over his head? Probably about a good 4 inches.
I'm 6'3".
And he's 6'3". So I
shoes 6'4".
6'4" with shoes. So we're going 6'8" on the inside. We're stretching him out a little bit. Anyway, so that's the end of day 4. Day 5, we have a plan. Solar's going to go on both of these. Clark's going to finish up all the 6 gauge. We're waiting on our 2/0 gauge lugs to come in. What else are we going to get done? We're going to finish shiplapping Kathy and Vic's van, and what else we got going? I guess that's it.
That's it.
Shiplap, solar, some electrical panels. Oh, and we're going to start our plumbing, because in addition to putting all the fittings on the boxes, we tape it off and put Flex Seal on there, and then we let that dry for 24 hours. Flex Seal it again, let it dry for 24 hours, maybe even a 3rd coat. And so that way, moving down the road, there's no chance of leaking anywhere. So anyway, we will give you an update at the end of day 5, which is today, and we'll see how much we got done. All right, here we are, end of day, well actually it's the beginning of day 6, end of day 5. Clark got the electrical panels done. We're running all the wires, getting everything. We decided to move our panel from up high to where it's gonna be right here, convenient, over the couch, cooler area here. There's our water board, all the ceiling, all this is done, flooring is all done, as you can see. And then over on this one, oh, the main thing we did yesterday, what am I talking about? Solar on top of that one, solar on top of Karen's van, which looks awesome. It's all on 80/20 aluminum. I'll see if you can see that up there. And then got the electrical panel done on this one. It's going to be a reverse on this van because the ladies decided they want a 6-foot long counter here, so they have a lot of room to work. We're going to do some custom benches for them to where they're going to face each other with a punch through for kayaks and skis and fishing poles. And we're going to run all their electrical right here above their kitchen counter instead of it being behind them. We're going to surprise them with that. So we're not going to release the video until after they pick up their van. We don't want to spoil it. Anyway, shiplap's all done up here. Got the L-track mounted for where the bags are going to go. L-track over here. We still got to run wires and insulate. That's where solar's going to drop down. So anyway, it's coming together. Day 5, we will have all the wiring done in both vans, panels mounted, batteries installed.
Did you show my awesome electrical?
I did, Clark. I did. Look at Clark.
All right.
Look, Clark wants his credit.
That was all me right there.
That's all Clark.
So pretty.
100%. Looks so pretty. All these little nice switches. You'll turn everything off. Marine grade. Boom, boom. This one was actually tricky because we have 3 other vans where all the electrical was on this side and the plumbing was on this side, but the girls' side, they wanted that long counter, so we had to flip-flop it. which means we had to go in reverse on everything on the electrical. So it was kind of like had to almost think backwards, because you're like, okay, it's got to come in here, it's got to go here. And we were used to kind of working left to right, because the solar would come in on this back corner and go through the MPPT, through the bus bars, to the inverter charge controller. And on this one, it's going to be just the opposite. It's coming in on this side, so you can see where the input and the output is. We had to do a couple crisscross applesauce, and have to put the switches in the back where it's easy for them to get to. But it's going to be awesome. Clark even threw in some LED lights in the garage. There's only supposed to have one, but he's putting two just because he's a nice guy. So anyway, so now I got to go back on Amazon and buy more lights because he's so nice. Anyway, that's end of day 5. Let's see. End of day 5. We are on day 6. So end of day 6, all electrical will be done. Panels mounted, batteries in. We're gonna start doing the gas tanks for the Webasto heater. Unlike the ProMaster, where it's a little panel right there, on the Fords you got to get underneath and drop the gas tank. So when we bought these, we drove them in. Jim wanted to get gas. I said, no, we're gonna run them down to empty. So they both have about 30 to 40 gallons or miles left on the tank, which is only probably about, 2 or 3 gallons. So it'll be semi-manageable to get underneath there and hold it up while you're unbolting it. So anyway, we'll see how it comes out. Everybody have a good day, and we will. Oh, look who shows up! All right. Sunshine. All right, a little ray of hope. So anyway, we'll keep you all updated at the end of day 6. Okay, beginning of day 7, 1 week into the build. Let me show you what we finished on day 6. Jim is diligently working on making labels for our fuse box. Keeps customers happy, so if they ever have to replace fuse, they know where they're going and what they're doing. Also, we got these beautiful boxes made yesterday. Got a shiplap and wood. It's all anchored in, not going anywhere. This is where our headboard's going to rest on, which is on the 2x4, which is all bolted in. Electrical is all done, and wires are all run, stripped, labeled. There's our plumbing side. You can see the headboard, or that's actually the footboard side. And we'll start stuffing insulation on the back side of those boards before we bolt them in. Make sure everybody stays nice and warm and toasty. And then also, we got Clark over here, who's working in the dark. You get him a light. He's putting all the tips and clips.
He's a stinking light.
Getting all this all wired up. Look how pretty that's gonna look. Professional.
Mad skills.
Mad skills. So anyway, day 7. We're gonna finish all the electrical on both vans, get the battery boxes put in. Look at this fancy. That's how you make a lug. You do not use a set of crimpers. It's a device that's made for it. You stick the lug in, you whack with a hammer, it puts it in there. You can't pull that thing apart if you wanted to. You gotta cut the wire and start over. So anyway, we're gonna get all the electrical done. We're going to frame in our wheel wells, start building our bulkhead areas, get all the battery trays mounted, start our plumbing boxes also, and what else? Hook up our battery isolator cables to the main batteries. And it's supposed to get cold and start being sleety, snowy tomorrow, so we're going to start putting our kitchen cabinets together tomorrow in the garage and try to do as much small stuff as we could. And we've already dropped the gas tank on one of the vans. I'll show you that. That is what a gas tank on the ground looks like. Ford sent us the wrong part because they got it wrong in their system. They have the 2020 vans as all diesels for some reason, so they sent us the one for a diesel nipple, so we had to get the correct ones, which won't be until Monday, for the Webasto heaters. But we may start installing the heaters and then just have to run the fuel line underneath. So anyway, this is day 7. We'll give you an update at the end of the day. Bye-bye. All right, here we are. It is beginning of day 8, end of day 7. We have bulkheads cut. Jim is gonna paint them, seal everything up, because we always paint everything on all sides. All the electrical got done yesterday, except for That one plug right there for a hot water heater, which Clark, say hi.
Hello.
Anyway, look at that. Look at that. Now that's how you do battery connections, people. No extension cables, 2-aught, double on everything. We just got to put that cover on there. We got to use the label maker. Everything is already charging, as you can see. We got the Victron hooked up, shore power. Looks good. Today we were doing bulkheads, tabletops, purchases, plumbing in the bins. Let me get in here and show you the other van. Look at these beautiful boxes. This is going to have a countertop that's going to be 6 foot, going across there, seat there, facing there. So Karen and Vic will have their own space, and they would decide they wanted to do a cut through all the way through, which we're going to do for them. And then they're going to have their Dometic cooler and fridge over here. That's going to make like a continuous bench. And look at that electrical. That is first class. And then you can see they got label maker. We got to put the covers on the bus bars. Got shore power in there, but other than that, everything looks good.